welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm filming the Q&A that you guys really asked me to film. So here it is, finally the Q&A. You are welcome. Before we start our video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, click on the bell to turn on post notifications, like the video if you like the video, and comment whatever you want down there on the comment section down below. Also, don't forget to follow me on my Studygram, Kyra Studies. It's all over my YouTube channel, I made sure of that. And also, a big thank you to all of you guys who sent your questions, because today I'm going to be answering your questions, and I'm going to be telling you some little facts about me that you probably don't know. And yeah, also thank you for everything, really. You guys are amazing. I love you all. I know I said this 1,000 times by now, but like, you guys are amazing, literally. You are giving me so much support, and you are so kind and so nice with me. So a big thank you to all of you. Love you all. And yeah, let's jump right in our video. So I organized the questions by the person who sent them, and by which through social media, because two persons sent me their questions by Instagram and the other one sent me their questions by YouTube. So yeah, I'm going to start by, and I have here my cup of water by Tupperware that I received in Christmas. I talked about this cup. It's from Tupperware. I'm making publicity for Tupperware, but I'm actually not being paid, so let's stop this. And yeah, but I just wanted to show you because I talked about this, but I didn't add the cup at the time. It was here in Portugal, so yeah, now you can see the cup. Just as water here, so yeah. But yeah, anyways, let's start our video. So I'm going to start by Matthias Slutchy questions. I'm really sorry, Matthias, if I'm saying your name wrong, but I've never heard this name in my life, Slutchy, but I hope I'm saying it right. So yeah, I'm really sorry if I'm not, but I'm trying. So he sent his questions by YouTube, and his first question is, what is your favorite movie? So Matthias, I don't have a favorite movie, especially because I have a lot of favorite movies. You know, I have a lot of movies that like made me look at things with a different point of view, and I have a lot of movies that I like that like made me cry, and others that like made me super happy. But like, if I had to choose one, I would probably choose Ferdinand. I don't think it is a movie that a lot of people know, actually, and it's an animation movie. It's supposed to be for children, but I think everyone should watch it. This basically talks about a little bull, you know, and he's born in a center where they create bulls for like bullfights, you know, and basically he runs out of that center because he's scared, and then he's raised by a little girl, and you know, he turns into a big bull, bigger than the other ones, but he doesn't like to fight at all. And then we follow his story, you know, some things happen, some bad things happen, and then he's finally chosen to go to the arena to bullfight, you know. Bullfight or bullfighting, I don't know how you say it in English actually, so I'm really sorry if I'm saying this wrong, but like, bullfights, they are a thing that exists in Portugal, unfortunately, and sadly, they still exist, and it's a thing that I really hate. I can't tolerate cruelty against animals because I'm an animal lover. And it makes me really sad that these things still exist. In Spain, it is like people go crazy about bullfights because Spanish people usually love bullfights, and that makes me really sad. And they actually, I think some regions in Spain kill the bull in the arena, which is like awful, like just awful. and it makes me really, really sad. I just think it's cruelty, and the thing that I most hate in this world is actually bullfights. This movie, besides carrying the message that like bullfights are bad and are cruelty and are a bad thing that happens to bulls, it carries the other message that is basically you can't judge a person by their appearance. I love that this movie carries two important messages that we need to understand in the society that we are included at. And yeah, bullfights are a very sensitive topic to me, and I absolutely hate it. I know I said this like 3 times by now, but like, it's the worst thing in the world for me. Like, I can't tolerate bullfights. I know a lot of people were educated to like bullfights because it's a thing that passed through generations. It's like a traditional thing in Spain, for example. In the movie, happens in Spain. We see the reality of bullfights, but we don't see the whole reality of bullfights because it's an animation movie. Like I said before, it's made for children. So you basically don't see the whole reality and the cruel reality of bullfights. But just search for it, and I know a lot of people were educated to like that, but I know it's a little bit difficult to get out of your origins to get if you don't know enough about bullfights to hate them, because they are just cruelty, just pure cruelty. And yeah, I'm not saying that I am against, I have to say this because if I don't, a lot of people will come after me. I'm not saying that I am against bull those bullfights where like the man that red like flag, it's not a flag but it's like, you know, just to mock the bull. I'm not saying that I'm against that, but I'm completely against those bullfights where like the man is riding the horse and just like hurts the bull with cerillas. No, probably that. I'm totally against when people hurt the bull. But those ones where the man just stays there with that red flag and that kind of stuff and doesn't really hurt the bull, I mean, I'm not completely good with them, but I'm not against them. So yeah, I can tolerate those. But the other ones, just forget it. If you are hurting an animal, that is not a show, that is not funny, that is not interesting, that is just pure cruelty. And yeah, that's the message that I want you to think about. And please watch the movie if you haven't yet, because it's really, really good and it makes you cry probably. I didn't cry, but I was almost crying because it's a very sensitive topic to me, and the movie is just really beautiful, and just go watch it. Second question, what made you start shooting videos? So when I started shooting videos for YouTube and I started posting them on YouTube, I already had my Instagram, my Studygram, Carol Studies. And, you know, it was just the same thing. I just took a picture and posted it and said, oh, studying math. Oh, studying Portuguese. Oh, studying English. But it was just the same thing. And I wanted to do something different on YouTube because before I started posting my videos on YouTube, I already had filmed a lot of other videos that I didn't show anyone. Last year I filmed like a video with like I didn't film like a video, but I filmed a lot of clips that I was supposed to edit, you know, turn into a whole video and show to my family for them to see how difficult it really was for me, especially because I had anxiety at that time. So for them to like appreciate my artwork, kind of that, but I never got to show them because it really made me start shooting videos. Besides wanting something different, was like the same reason I started my Studygram, was to inspire people. My superior goal was always inspire people, and so that's my goal, just inspire people and motivate them. Are you enjoying your route on YouTube? Yes, I am. People are being really nice to me, and really kind, and yeah, I'm really enjoying my route on YouTube. It's kind of like a responsibility, and it gives me a lot of work, you know, to edit videos and to you know, to upload videos. on this day and that day and this day and that day, but like I like it, and I like to read your opinions as well. So like I like it. I'm enjoying. Yes. Which editor do you use? So that is a quite complicated question. So I have two video editors installed in my phone because I edit my videos on my phone because I film them with my phone. And yeah, so sometimes they don't work, sometimes they do. So but they are free. I never paid for them, so I can't really complain about them because they are totally free, and they have kind of worked decently till now. So yeah, one of them is my movie, which I prefer to use when I film vlogs, and when I film just sitting videos, like just sitting here and just talking to you, where I don't have to put a lot of music or texts in my videos, I prefer to use Vlogit, which is another app. So they are both for Android. If you have an iPhone, I don't know if you can install them, but yeah, they're really cool apps, I think, and they do their work, they do their job, and they are free. And yeah, my movie and Vlogit, just search it on Apple Store, on Play Store, and you'll find them, I think. So we are done with Matthew's Let's questions. Now let's go to Rodrigo's questions. By the way, Rodrigo, if you are watching this, tell me if you are Portuguese because you have a Portuguese name. So yeah, I'm really curious to see if you are Portuguese or not, because I want to see if I have Portuguese subscribers that are not my family or friends, you know. So Rodrigo asked, how do you feel reading comments on your videos? I feel really, really good. I haven't received any hate comments yet. So yeah, I feel really, really good because it means that people want to give their opinion about what I make and the videos I film, and it makes me feel really, really good reading your opinions because I really, really enjoy reading your opinions. It makes me actually super happy. It means people care to give me their opinion and want me to know what they think, you know? Like, it's really, really good. How do you look on your videos? This question, I suppose that you are saying like how I look physically in my videos. So I'm not a role model, definitely not. But I think I look really, really good on my videos. Why? Just for a simple reason. Because I don't try to be someone I'm not. I just try to keep things real. And I don't try to be someone else. I just try to show who the real Carol is. And so I think that is why I think I look really, really good on my videos. I just try to be myself. And I completely think that true beauty is when you try to be yourself and you are actually yourself. So for example, this is just an example. When I'm just staying home and studying the whole day, I won't use makeup on my videos just because I wouldn't use makeup if I wasn't filming, you know. So I try to keep things real. I'm not against people who use makeup when they are just home, but like I try to keep things real. If I wouldn't use makeup if I wasn't filming, why would I use makeup if I am filming? Of course, I want to look presentable in my videos, and I want to give like a little presentation, you know. But like, I try to keep things real, and I think that is the most beautiful thing I do, is just being myself on my videos and not trying to be someone else I'm not. And I'm really happy about it, and I'm really proud of myself. So yeah, I think I look really, really good on my videos. How do your family and friends think? What do your family and friends think about you shooting videos? So, my family. So let's talk first about my parents. My parents. At first they weren't really interested because they thought I would just give up. Because it was just like the beginning and that kind of stuff. And this motivation is a thing I deal with really often. I get really often dismotivated by things and really easily dismotivated with things. So I think they thought that I would get dismotivated really quickly and that I would give up really quickly. And so at first they weren't like super interested at it. But then when I reached like 100 subscribers and I kept uploading videos and doing this thing, I think they started to be more excited and interested about it. And in my last video, my travel vlog to Madrid, go watch it if you haven't yet. They really worked hard with me to take some pics so I could do my thumbnail, and yeah, I'm really happy that they are interested and excited. At least they seem excited with my YouTube channel, so yeah. And yeah, I think they are excited. The rest of my family, yeah, I think they liked my videos, and they were like really shocked because they didn't know that I could talk and speak English like this. They had never like seen me speak English, so they were really surprised and shocked when they saw me speaking English like this. So yeah. And my friends gave me a lot of support. I think they liked the idea of like my YouTube channel. Some of them had already followed me on my Studygram, so yeah, I think yeah. And I received a lot of support from some people that I thought I wouldn't receive support, you know. But yeah, I think they like my videos, hopefully. Then Thomas Smile, Thomas Smile. Okay. He asked, for how long do you have your pet? So this question, I don't know if I have my pet, Kyra, my dog, for 2 years or 3 years. Maybe 3 years, but I don't really remember. Yeah, we adopted her, in case you're wondering. We didn't bought her. We adopted her, so yeah. Adoption is really good. And how is your relationship with your dog? As you can imagine, of course, I'm going to say my relationship with my dog is good. But at first, when we adopted her, I was in a phase where I was still grieving for my other dog. She was called Luna, and she had died. And I completely loved that dog. And yeah, and she was a German Shepherd as well. Kyra is a German Shepherd, in case you don't know. And Luna was like my best friend, and I was raised with her, and yeah, she was really my best friend. I really loved her, and when she died, I was in a really bad phase, I think, and I was still grieving for her when we adopted Kyra, which was like past 2 months or 3 from Luna's death. And I thought that my family wanted to replace Luna's place, you know. So I didn't quite like the idea of adopting Kyra, especially because she's really similar to Luna, in like physically similar, but like their personalities are really different. Like Luna was really kind and loving, and Kyra is more like the savage one, the rebel one, like the craziest one. And like Luna was like super kind and loving, and especially with me. And yeah, so at first I didn't quite like Kyra, I have to admit, but then I accepted that I had to kind of like move on, and that Kyra didn't add any fault in Luna's death, and that she needed love as well. So yeah, now I think we have a very good relationship. I mean, I love that dog, and I really missed her when I went 4 days to Madrid. So yeah, she's really cute, and yeah, I love her. Then what is your favorite food? So I don't necessarily love food, you know. I'm not one of those persons that like loves food, but like if I had to choose, like a thing that I really like to do is like a Spanish traditional food. I don't know how to really say it in English, but I think it's called, I'm going to say, like, you go search for it on Google. I'm going to say what you have to write. It's like Spanish tortilla. It's just Spanish tortilla, and it's made out of potatoes, eggs, and onions. I don't know how you really cook it, but like it's really good, and I think a lot of Spanish people eat this. And my uncle makes Spanish tortilla that is like the best thing ever. So yeah, I love tortilla. Spanish tortilla. What do you do when you read negative comments? So again, I haven't received any negative comments yet, but when I started posting my videos, I prepared myself to like have both love and hate comments, because when you post a thing on internet, you have to be sure if you are capable of handling hate comments, because they tend to appear in some violent ways sometimes. But I actually haven't received any, so yeah, I'm really happy about it, I think. But if I had received any negative comments, I think I wouldn't like really bother myself with them. I would of course read them and think about them a little bit. But then I think I would come to the conclusion that I don't want negativity in my life. And if you want to like spread hate, that means that you are not a beautiful person and not a good person, because and that means that you have a lot of trouble in your life and a lot of things going on. So I would like not really bother, and I would like feel like kind of pity for you, because like people usually spread hate comments are people who are going through something in their lives, and they just like to like say bad things about other people because they are going through some tough moments, I think. And yeah, and yeah, I wouldn't really bother, because I don't like negativity anymore. I'm at this phase in my life where I just want positivity, and I'm like really self-confident. Not really self-confidence, but like I have some self-confidence and some self-esteem that make me not care about those negative comments. By the way, my next Chill Talk is going to be about self-confidence and self-esteem, and I think this video will really help a lot of people who don't have self-confidence, and a lot of people don't have self-confidence or self-esteem, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, I think I just wouldn't bother with those negative comments. And yeah, don't spread hate, because that isn't going to take you like to anywhere, to any place. Just don't spread hate, because it's just bad. Like, why would you spread hate? If you don't like my videos, don't watch them. You are not obligated to. Which candy will you overeat this month? So this month I've overeaten a Spanish traditional candy, which is called turrón. I don't really know how to say it in English. I think it's nougat, but I think nougat is other things. So like, go on Google and search turrón, which is like Turron, turrón in Spanish. And you will see what it is. My favorite, there are a lot of specialties from turrón. My favorite one is the soft one, because it's soft. This didn't really make sense. Are you thinking of making tags? So I wasn't thinking of making tags, but you guys, have been asking me to do some tags. So I was thinking, one of them with my family. I already told my parents, and I don't think they really quite like the idea of it, but I'm going to try. I was thinking of doing a tag with my parents, where we would do like a little bit of a competition between them. Like, which parent knows me better, my mom or my dad? Probably my mom, because she's my best friend. But like, don't know. My dad knows quite something. So I was thinking of that, and then I was thinking of doing another tag with my friends, but I haven't told them yet, because I know they are going to refuse. They do not want to appear on YouTube or collaborate with me. But I'm going to try. So yeah. But I guess I still have time to think about it, so yeah. Then Beatriz Machado. Beatriz, if you are watching this and if you are Portuguese, please tell me in the comments, because I really, really want to know. She asked, do you prefer having either YouTube or Instagram taken from your life forever? So, at this point, I think I would prefer having Instagram taken from my life. Like, even before I had my YouTube channel, I was a YouTube addict, because like most of my free time was spent on YouTube watching videos. I spent a lot of time watching videos on YouTube, so yeah, I guess I couldn't really live without YouTube. And Instagram, I mean, it's just you take pics and you post them and you film videos and but it's not the same thing. Sorry. I think that on YouTube you have a whole more variety of persons and of people and of content, you know? And I think YouTube is actually funnier than Instagram, so yeah. Yeah. Then Tiago Silva, by the way, Tiago, if you are watching this, tell me please in the comments if you are Portuguese, because I really, really want to know. He asked, what was the funniest situation that happened to you and the scariest one? So, let's see, are you talking about funny or like funny embarrassing? If you're talking about funny, I don't really know if I like remember a funny situation that has happened to me. Like, I don't really remember. Like, I can think about one, you know, like funny situation. This was a funny situation. I can't really think about one actually. But like, if you're talking about funny, embarrassing, oh, I have a lot. But like, they happen to me every day. So like, basically, I trip on everything. Mostly invisible things. Yes, I trip on the oxygen that is in the air. I trip on invisible things, on particles of oxygen, of carbon, I don't know. I trip on literally invisible things in front of everyone. In front of my teachers, of my classmates, of my friends, of my family, of my crush. Yes, that has happened to me a lot of times. Yeah. And yeah, I trip on everything every day. Yes. I don't know why, but like, it happens. So yeah. Then the scariest situation that ever happened to me was, so I was in Paris. My parents took me there because it was like my birthday gift. So I could go, because I had never went to Paris, and yeah, they took me to Disneyland in Paris. And you know, there were a lot of park attractions, you know, I think that's how you say it. And there was like an attraction, I think it's attraction you say, like, I'm not like really sure, but like, there was like this fun thing, supposed to be fun, where I think it was called Indiana Jones, I don't really remember, something like that, I think, but I'm not sure. And I saw it and I was like, Dad, let's go on that. Let's ride this attraction. Let's call it thing, because I don't know if it's attraction that you say. Let's ride this thing. And it was like, okay. So we waited for our time, and I already knew that this thing had like a looping where you like make 360 degrees. And you're like, you know? And I was like, yeah, this will be cool. It was not cool. So basically, when the looping started, I was like, my head just went over, and I was like, and I think it was one of the scariest situations that has ever happened to my dad as well, because he thought I would pass out, and I actually thought I was going to die, because I was like, I couldn't control my head, and I was like, and yeah, and yeah, and it was really scary, and I promised myself that I would never ride like a park attraction that would have like a looping. And till this day, I'm still scared of park attractions. Like, even if they don't have looping, I'm scared about them, because like, no, like, I just can't. Gosh. And yeah, I was actually like almost passing out. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. I have answered your questions, so yeah. Bye, see you next video.